Alright, 40 minutes into the tutorial.
If an opponent is attempting a takedown, you can hold their takedown with a devastating knee strike as seen here.
A devastating knee strike.
This intercept strike is a...
Okay.
Let's you try to land a knee as the opponent shoots in on you.
It missed. It misses. Ooh.
Sometimes you're given the opportunity to execute a reverse submission. When an opponent tries to throw you in the clinch or tries to escape from certain ground positions, these are the prime instances when reverse submissions are available. Reversal submissions require expert timing, but they have a much higher chance of tapping out your opponent than a normal submission attempt.
And when he says expert timing, he means randomness and mashing.
Try to perform a reversal submission now.
Okay. That was mashing, is what that was. Mash the shit out of the thumbstick.
Quick strikes are a great way to soften up your opponent, and because they are faster than strong strikes, they also cannot be counter-grappled. Mix in a good number of quick strikes to stay unpredictable and prevent being counter-grappled.
Okay.
Also, if you perform a major counter by landing a quick strike just as your opponent starts a strong strike, you will disrupt his arc of attack. This
Yeah.
Work on striking here, and do not let the opponent counter-grapple your attacks.
The 1-2 punch.
Not all strikes are the same. Each one has different characteristics and damaging potential. For example, sharp attacks like elbows are more likely to cut a fighter, and heavy strikes, like hammer fists, are more likely to...
Hammer fist! Drop the hammer.
Try to open a cut on your opponent, or rock him with different attacks now.
Double hammer fist.
Ground sways are key to avoiding damage on the ground. In certain positions like the full guard, you can use a ground sway to dodge incoming strikes. This is a great way to avoid damage. But be careful. If you swing into a hook, it will actually increase the damage taken.
So there's basically no reason to do it. If you guess wrong, you double the damage.
Practice ground swaying.
This is not working. Aha. Ow. Come on. Stop pummeling my face. I can't, dude, it doesn't do anything. It's so random that it works. I did it the same as I did before, and it didn't work this time. It doesn't work. I'm doing it at the same time I did before, and it doesn't work. Wow. Lame.
If your opponent is on top and working to transition to a sub position, you can block their attempts as seen here and hold them where they are. You can also use this tactic to prevent them from posturing up and hitting you with strong strikes.
Okay. Grapple and
As
hold.
the attacker, if the opponent has a hold of you, you can strike your way out of the hold, as seen here, in order to free up and land more damaging attacks. Time for some defense. Try to keep the opponent from entering a sub position.
Hugs! 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 Yes. I love you.
Strikes to the head are the most common way to score a knockout, but they're not the only way. You can also score a knockout by continuously landing shots to the body.
Ooh! No, my lunch! You kicked that burrito.
You can also cause TKOs by repeatedly kicking an opponent's leg.
Little mini kicks. Yep, you can break the leg, break the shin like that. I remember one of the first
Although it's less
UFCs
probable,
this happened.
It's possible for a TKO to occur due to leg injury sustained from repeated leg kick checks.
Some little, a smaller guy. It might have
Let's
been.
see you earn a knockout or TKO through body shots or repeated leg
It might have been
kicks.
Gracie, Royce Gracie, I forget, but someone he just kept shin kicking the shit out of another guy who was bigger than him because he couldn't figure out how else to beat him. Eventually, he broke the guy's shin and the guy lost the fight. Pretty crazy.
When you're in a single collar tie or Muay Thai clinch, your strikes will vary depending on how you control the opponent.
Look at it, they're
Moving
waltzing.
forward, your strikes will be weaker, but you will push your opponent forward. This is an effective way to push them up against the cage or maintain control. Your opponent can also push you or pull back in the clinch. If you are both pushing forward at the same time, you'll be too
all right.
close,
It's a
and
power
strikes will be
dance.
ineffective. If you are both, you can taunt or perform
What?
friendly gestures
You
like
can?
touching gloves simply by inputting the commands as shown. You can also cancel a taunt at any time by pressing any button.
Taunt. It's an important part of UFC. Is taunting your opponent like
To keep
an
your
asshole,
opponents on
being
their
unprofessional.
toes, try mixing in some feints. You can not only feint striking attacks, but you can also feint takedown attempts. Being unpredictable helps disrupt your... Take a moment to practice performing feints.
Oh, it's both. Aha. Aha.
If two fighters are on the ground or in the clinch, and neither one can take any effective actions, the referee will break them up and restart them in the standing position. You
Okay.
go ahead and try to trigger a stalemate now.
Oops.
Let's go, come on!
Hold him.
Come on, guys, action!
No, fuck you. I'm holding him. I love him.
Stop! Get up!
Come on. I was hugging him.
Okay, guys, let's go!
What a
Fight!
jerk. I was having a tender moment, you dick.
If you're on the ground and you rock an opponent, you have a great opportunity to finish the fight. You can look to put them away with strikes, lock in a submission, or take the opportunity to transition into a more dominant position.
Let's go, come on!
Let's go. Come on.
For your
Where we
training,
going?
rock the opponent and then perform a transition.
Ha Amazing.
When one fighter is standing and another is on the ground, it's called the up-down position. Each fighter has some unique and powerful attacks from here.
Okay.
The fighter on the ground can throw leg kicks and up kicks to the opponent's head. Some fighters can attempt submissions, or they can simply attempt to stand back up. While standing up, they can also shoot for a takedown. Be warned, however, that you are very vulnerable when getting to your feet and attempting a takedown, while getting up leaves you more open to attacks than a standard takedown.